I'm not sure what the point of this is, but I guess this is what we're doing.
Get out of my face, Mansion.
My, look at this sample.
And what do you see in these reflections?
I see you and me together.
What do you mean I'm fired? That's ridiculous. What the hell?
The security room door appears to have been forced open.
He doesn't seem terribly concerned about it.
No, considering
You
that
push the
Jessica's
door
up there.
open and enter.
He doesn't seem concerned about any of this situation.
Oh, not my soccer
Except-
mom prostitute date.
You
Now,
speak nicely of the
Security
future
guard is
mother of his
frantically
children.
Struggling to get free.
I haven't really spoken about there's Easter eggs in the game that are hidden. There's like
Ducts
apparently
are tightly
5,
sealed.
3 of which have never
Ventilation
been
ducts are
found.
piped through the wall.
Find him.
Because
Yeah.
they've been found.
The control panel is
The
unusually
entirety of this game has
complicated
been
for a
out.
security system.
Yeah, it's like there's forums
They
for
are
like
beyond
it's
your
been 20
level of
years. Where are they?
We have
and,
a
Most popular
we do have an id. We might find out. But I know one of them is in this room, but you have to literally like I think it's like a single pixel, and you have to have like
The large
the
monitor
correct
displays
item to
the
rub it
output of
against
any
it,
of the small
and it
rooms.
unlocks
It
an
also
extra
is connected
room.
to a
But
video
it's like
player.
Is it a pork chop?
That is such a good question.
it might be.
A tape with
But do you know
So-
what? I would imagine the
Damn it,
program
Gemini,
at this
that's your
point would be
answer
like,
to everything.
The program
Yeah.
must
I'm
be
a
like,
simple
wait, are
man.
people still playing this game? I was so
large rubber
high when I
mats
made
offer
this.
traction in the event of an emergency.
Well, it was apparently a competition back at the time that if someone found all of it, that there was a money prize.
Can we
The
still
metal
find out?
tubes
This
house
guy,
numerous
by the way, the guy in the room right now
digital
is solving the most
that are used
complicated
in
Rubik's
surveillance
Cube of all
That's
time.
a
Look at
lady.
him go.
That's a lady.
That lady
I beg
is
your pardon?
solving the most...
Are we-
Well, what
is it
the
playing?
hell are you waiting
Oh.
for? Untie
My
my
science
hands.
teacher.
Oh.
Definitely the science teacher. But I love that I just like
Bonds, and she
examine the
wriggles
entire
free.
room whilst
The
this
guard
one's just
slays
like.
back the security tape.
At least she calls you out on it.
Hey, you want to inside me? I'm watching TV.
And go for a piss.
Take your time.
Oh my God.
Emoting.
Wonder, are you?
Kind of
No
underreaction.
way.
I like.
As soon as the
Yeah,
police get here, you're going down to the station for
Aw.
questioning.
It is, yeah.
Hang on, just because you're shit at your job doesn't mean I
Wait.
get hauled away.
So it doesn't
Yes.
matter what you tell this woman, she gets you arrested.
Why?
And Dave just had a random orgasm at the thought, apparently.
You're not
Yes.
like people.
Why would they
You're
keep
not
me there all
shooting
damn night?
anybody. There's people
No.
shooting people.
They want me to read
Yeah.
Priorities, lady.
I mean,
it's like
they
in
do.
SWAT
And also-
4, you just have to
also,
put cuffs
we
on
untied
everybody
you.
for safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came in and helped you.
We get let go. Like they decide Tim is harmless, but first, one of these lovely black and white scenes.
yeah.
I forgot about
looking
these.
into these.
How could you forget about
This one's actually a really long one with Dr. Harlan.
Oh, strap yourselves in, lads.
Oh, he clearly has.
It is our time that those who are deemed unfit for society might be the ones to save it.
But probably
It is
not.
known that dogs consist of
That hair to
levels
go.
within the
He's
brain.
just drawing. He's
However,
just drawing dicks like he
There
can
are
do right now,
certain
isn't he?
individuals
Yeah.
with levels of electrical activity.
I know, he's just...
Well, I come in
Doing
here
the
to have a good
crossword.
time and now I'm getting called the dick. I mean, I don't even know.
So what he's saying is that he's been doing things to his patients to increase their psychic abilities, and basically one of them's given them a vision of him dying to the hands of one of them. And he's got such a beautiful term for them. He keeps calling them his idiot savants.
However, this trauma has also served another
That word means something else than I think he wants it to mean.
Dear diary, I wrote but you still ain't calling.
They think their abilities make them
Also, I have a
superior to
feeling
me.
one of them might be killing him because he keeps showing them his shitty drawings.
Yeah, so and reminder, Tim is seeing these in some sort of weird flash in his head.
Also, there is a plot-ish correlation between what's happening.
Jim stands in the hallway, ruffling.
Oh, just so stupid when it actually pays off. Oh, hey, Jim.
Ah, yes, Mr. Matchett. I have the report on your tissue
I'm just
sample.
standing here in the hallway so you can look at my ass.
My spine gave way 20 years ago and I'm permanently frozen in this position.
And now I've dropped my pen. Whoopsie.
Would you mind
That
getting
whole line of people
involved?
sitting there going, why is this strange man bending over tissue samples in the hallway?
I hope you
Why is he laughing?
Jim squints at you through his spectacles.
Okay, someone evidently fell asleep on their keyboard composing this
Board is
soundtrack.
on the table, Mr. Matchett.
Quite the opposite, they were tap dancing on it.
Is this sped up or is it just sped up for walking?
But we said play Riverdance.
sped up at all.
This is not what we meant.
This isn't sped up at all. This is just...
Oh my
Who would
God.
like to read this out?
I'll do it.
Originator, Officer Jim Stearns, Jurisdiction Federal, Subject Tissue Array, Summary, Chemical, standardized indicate protein polymers afford the dominant structure character. All properties of the material suggest some correlation with human muscle. Electrolyte levels are unusually high. Upon irradiation with an ultraviolet light source, the seemingly transparent... I fell asleep while writing this.
Right, there's more.
Bulk is colorized in a gray-blue in a decomposition process. Further tests show that the tissue has certain chameleonic properties and photochemical, which allows it to adopt the colors of the environment. The material photolyzes readily and is not stable in daylight.
And this is why that we needed the UV goggles to see the thing that was on the ground in front of us.
Molecular, taken off to see the gulag. Source may not be human. Certain cats are known to produce these compounds under extreme stress. All cats fight the tails. That you see. Epinephrine concentration also indicate the possibility of stress at the time of disconnection with the tissue from its parent organ. Somehow removing organs from people makes them not respond. Organic material seems to spontaneously degrade in air and is therefore difficult to analyze with our current methods, looking at it really hard. Attempts to visualize it were also unsuccessful due to its instability upon exposure to light. We accidentally lit it on fire. Further tests proved impractical as the source specimen decomposed beyond recovery. We burned it to the ground. On my irradiation to Horto, the analysis was faded out before I could finish writing the sentence. Further characterization is necessary for concrete analysis. However, investigation in this direction does not seem to... Oh, fuck it.
Be a justified expense.
I want the fucking soundtrack album
You
to
need the codes for the control panel, which are for police.
You can make
I'm
it
sure I can
yourself. You
arrange
just have to face plant on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Just take a Casio and go.
Oh yes, here's the monitor I need to read.
You quickly scan through the text.
I am not reading that.
That you can't see.
Eyewitnesses report that there were
there were two armed Caucasian males who entered the restaurant carrying, I thought they misspelled carving, custom-built handguns. With the exception of one death, there were only minor injuries. Was it name Feldon Malthus.
That's the
His
name.
No, it's
companion,
not.
Victor Ambrose, only suffered a minor bruise.
Eldon.
Oh, bugger. Suffered a
Feldon, yeah, Feldon. And
Do you have any more questions?
at least we know that Jessica hasn't died, which is always a good thing.
What everyone else knows.
It's always nice when your girlfriend
well-organized
doesn't
Although
assassination.
interestingly enough, if you didn't make the date on time, she would have been killed.
Oh yes, these hitmen you.
So there's like multiple paths?
Weary with these.
Oh
cities.
yeah, oh yeah.
Very suspicious indeed.
If I can be asked afterwards, playing through the main part of
It's
it,
a
we
noble
might have a
place to
video
work.
of what could have been.
He's a good man to
Oh
work
god, that's
for.
actually kind of
Works
impressive for
hard.
an old game made
Same
by
for
a
others.
couple of...
Yeah.
Where
teenagers.
I know
boys.
everything there
The
is to
problem
know
with
about
though,
him.
is, of course, is
And
that
that's
a lot of it is very buggy. Like generally, one of the one of the scenes that bugs out the most is the scene where Jessica dies.
We take our
so,
job very serious.
Good.
We're over there.
But I believe you can get past it if you're determined enough to, just keep reloading until you get through. So I might have a go.
It was quick.
Yeah, it was quick. So he's asking him about
two gyro rockets slicing through his body.
Yeah, apparently they didn't have normal guns. They had these guns that shoot rockets that spiralize.
It's only been on the market a few years.
This is like a Rise of the Triad type shit right there.
Well, it's because
It's like the bolter guns in 40
Bullets work just as well.
Well, the thing is, he was wearing a bulletproof. Yeah, he was wearing a bulletproof vest. So
it's
one of the few weapons.
Shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
Learn to aim.
Spiral rockets, though. That's
Whoever planned this job knew.
But the interesting thing was that he was the person he was having a meal with was Victor Ambrose.
Was eating dinner with Feldman Malthus.
The Victor Ambrose. But I like how he's like, I'm not aware of their connection. And then he goes, I mean, he did donate him a lot of money, but I don't see a connection.
The connection is probably they used to play chess. I think it's something benign like that.
They were all part of a hacker group 20 years ago.
Company that Feldman Malthus.
Oh shit, yeah, and one of them used to be Christopher Walken.
To hear of any foul play.
And Feldon is what's that called?
What is strange?
Head of a
Mr.
pharmaceutical company, so we're going to be going there next. But
pharmaceutical companies are always benign in any adventure game. I foresee no danger and no repercussions whatsoever.
A couple of years ago, Primex Pharmaceuticals.
Oh, that's
bankruptcy.
Friendly name of it.
They were saved.
They were
by
almost
the
bankrupt until Victor Ambrose came on board.
Oh, that was nice.
Still, no connection. No connection.
What a guy.
Really?
What a
The
guy.
Ambrose Foundation has a habit of giving away money.
Well, what's it
And
called?
lots of
Jim's
it.
like, hey, maybe I should get some of that
I should
green
walk
hay.
up to their office and ask for a grant.
I mean, he did lose his job for doing his job, so...
When the
Did
Reuben
it?
Oh,
I
no,
was
no,
going to
no.
ask about that, and also
Yeah.
why he went all the way upstairs to use a phone.
No, he actually went
in
all the
the
way
middle of a day.
downstairs. So
Downstairs, whatever.
Yes.
It was an extreme
They didn't
effort
have
to save the
a
Reuben
phone up there,
Corporation
and yet
from
somehow that weird waiter guy,
Nonetheless, it
your
has done a lot
waiter,
of good
there's
work
that phone
for
call
Yeah,
for
but-
you. Oh no, he didn't
And you
come
could
up.
have
It
said,
was,
well,
it
let
was
the
the,
fucker off. I'm working my magic here.
Take a
Bye,
massage.
Jim. Always good to see you, Jim.
Where was this man from, exactly?
He was from Europe of some undisclosed description.
Take a massage, yeah.
It's an interesting technique.
He was from the well-known town of somewhere over there, Europe.
Oh, that one.
You open the doors and leave the building.
Yes. He
Same
was
place
from...
that Tommy Wiseau is from. Just
You know,
Europe.
All of them.
In the opening of Clandestiny,
once.
there's a road sign that says middler, no pla. 4 miles. So maybe he's from there. Middle
Yeah.
nowhere.
So what's it called? There's now a protest that's happening outside of the police station.
Of course.
3 people? There's a 3-person
Oh.
protest.
And he
really
Three
calm
years
at
before,
angry
one of them's hid
protests.
behind the statue.
Yeah.
By the behind the giant eagle.
yeah.
You know what? There's something about the composition of this scene that really worries me. You have this big open space to the left, but all the action takes place behind that foreground setting. Just
Oh, and here's our international
Interesting
student.
choice. It's
Like
an
our job isn't hard
interesting
enough
composition
already.
choice.
Here's our international student from over the pond.
Oh yeah.
The one British person in the whole game.
Right now, they're obstructing a safe pathway, causing a fire hazard, and resisting arrest.
Oh
sounds
no.
like you didn't get a
If you
lot
want
of
to go
sleep.
inside, go. Otherwise,
There's a
take off.
I just came out.
obstructing a pathway. There's a whole other side of this pathway.
Oh yeah. But the fun thing is, you can talk to
got
2 of the
room to spare.
protesters.
And also, resisting arrest, you're not even fucking trying.
It's my dad.
I was thinking that as well. It's my dad as
Somebody's
well.
dad.
Everyone's dad.
Yeah.
Starring
First
dad.
victim was a friend of mine.
That's definitely a dad.
Now more
Yeah.
lives have been lost to
Ur
the
dad.
same murderer. I just
Oh,
wanted
of
to
course.
Is
What's he
everybody
looking at?
everything possible done
Hang
now.
on. What's he looking at? He keeps looking
A
up.
few cards.
Like-
A few cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Could have been my
Listen,
daughter
Q-Cuts.
killed instead of her friend.
Yeah, that's
sit
soccer
around
mom's
and do
husband right
nothing.
there, obviously.
This guy has to be brought to
Sucker Dad. I wonder what you will think of the other protester
sure
that we
you
can
make
tip.
your-
Can't wait.
Make your contribution, friend.
But
Thrilled.
there's four
Welcome to
people really make a
Harvester.
mob. Like, there's 4 people.
The meat.
3! There's like,
No, there's a fourth
No,
one
there's a
behind the
fourth
eagle
one.
head. You can see their legs. See? Under their head.
Welcome to the picket
guy?
line,
The
man.
no.
waistcoat does not end in khaki.
It's Conan O'Brien,
Yeah,
it's nephew.
Man, don't you read the
Jimmy
papers?
O'Brien?
It's like Conan,
Or maybe-
Conan O'Brien and Dennis Leary had a baby.
Yeah.
That's what's happened
Yeah.
here.
yeah.
I thought it looks a bit like Beavis and Butthead's Teacher Come Alive.
How's the weather over there in the 60s?
Cause, man,
He's like
we want to know
Chill,
what
man.
they're doing about
the
it, but they
guy
ain't telling
that's like
us.
he graduated like
Diddly.
4 years ago, but he still hangs out with the stoner kids, and you're
Yeah.
like,
Man, what are
It's a
you?
good place to
a
buy
commie?
meat, so.
yeah, yeah,
Tim is
he's
a
like
commie.
the
That's still
dealer.
a problem.
You're such a square, dude.
I just have to needlessly point out that wearing
What the-
a
This really has me shook up.
What?
I mean, Jessica was there at that
the
shooting.
tie-dye
Still don't
T-shirt
know
I
she's
can get
all right.
behind, but why was he wearing
Just
like a
the only
leather
thing in my
vest
The
on
best
top
over
of
the
it?
tie-dye
be
T-shirt
able
is
to
the
handle losing
hippie
her.
from the 90s
I don't even know why
uniform.
this shooting
Standard hippie.
But leather.
I
what
bet there
the
was
hell
fringe
is
on
he
that
has?
that leather
No guarantee though,
vest.
right?
Really.
I mean,
Oh, they
what
were
have
all
I got to go
vegetarian.
on?
They weren't actually vegan in the 90s.
It's not much.
Yeah, you get your tie-dye shirt, your
It
leather
hadn't been
vest,
invented yet.
Just
It was
exceed
way
next to
before
Ambrose.
vegan.
Oh yeah.
Way before
Way
vegan.
before.
But even finding
It was
something won't
back
get
when
me closer
vegan
to
was something
solving
punk
next
rockers used to do.
Yeah,
I
well,
Okay,
let's
so
just
to
take
take
it
us back to
time.
Synnergist, so basically,
Oh, right.
he-
Oh, we're
he-
watching a game, right.
No, yeah, but he
Well,
basically
no,
just
we're
said,
not.
following this, you know, the
Minor
crumb of
threat.
clues is not going to get me any close to Nick's murderer, and it's like, yes.
Something
That's-
tissues.
What the, like, what else do you think you're doing coming here? You're trying to solve the murders. It's not going to help me. It's good.
Oh, that's the guy.
Someone made a lovely tinfoil sculpture of a car.
He's muttering angrily to himself.
And look, it has a little face on it. Like if you like
Aw.
two little
Tim,
eyes, a little nose.
Tim!
Or, is that a face or is that a dick?
Did he just
'Cause-
walk over the manhole?
He did, that's why I was like,
Could also be a dick.
Oh, that's an open manhole.
yeah,
Ah,
it's
you
never
didn't go
meant
for minimum wage.
I like his
Is
sound.
that
Yeah, I
a
can see that. You're making me wrench.
like
Doesn't even make sense.
No.
Yes, it is. Do you know anything about electrical repair?
Do you,
Are they
Tim?
flirting? Are they
Yeah, my
flirting?
minor was in household electrical
It was the
systems. Like,
90s.
what?
Probably
Yeah?
not.
Can you
Tim,
do me a
what?
favor and grab my toolbox from the van?
Also, is
Grab my
are those
please.
Yeah.
are those electrical cords down his shoulder, or is that like
Well,
bits of his
if
hair
you
that just
look-
flopped
Or
over?
is he
Yeah.
happy to see
Toolbox
you?
down my manhole.
Does your dick hang low? Hanging over your shoulder? No, as you can see, he's got like some sort of long pipe down that man. I don't know what the fuck this
Yes,
man's
he
doing.
does have a long pipe down his manhole.
What?
So it is fluid
Oh,
on the
yeah.
car.
I also
But,
like
yeah.
how
There is no way this
Suit
conversation
swings
is going to
from a
go
boat
family
with a
friendly.
small
I'm sorry.
identification
But,
I also
slip
like how
to the
here he
pocket.
seems to be shirtless, but in the dialogue he's wearing a
You
lovely
snatch the ID
satin.
card from the suit.
Yeah, he is.
Because it looks like he's wearing the dungarees and nothing
Nothing.
else.
Yeah.
Inside the van
Just the way
rests a
Tim
large
likes it.
yellow toolkit with the number 7 painted on its side.
Wait,
There's
You grab the toolbox,
something
the
about the
repairman
perspective of this scene that's fucking with my head.
You know what's
Leave the
fucking with my
dungarees on.
head is that Primax sign.
Yeah,
sign.
'cause it's-
What is
it's-
going
yeah.
on there?
It's like
yeah, I
What is
holographic.
that? Yeah, it's
Is
like
this
a
supposed to be
hologram.
glass or
Like,
something?
You hand him the
dull.
toolbox.
It doesn't.
He seems intent
Has
on
no
his work.
light
Tim,
to it.
Leave him alone.
Your feet are hanging over the manhole.
He's okay with this.
Just take one
Your
step
toes are going
forward
to
down.
smell.
No, but the
Take one step
perspective,
forward
like
and this will be over for all of us.
the inside of the
The
car
door opens with a mindless
seems to be
switch.
There's a little dude in there. You see the little
Yeah,
body
that-
inside the car?
Oh no,
think
that's a
that's- I
suit.
think
We
that's a
stole an
hazmat.
ID from there.
Guard watches you as you approach.
Although
Yes,
why
my-
he isn't
my-
wearing it, that's what that guy should be
Let me
wearing.
see your ID.
My problem is that suit is supposed to be hanging on the inside wall of the van, but it looks like it's facing outwards. Like,
It looks
like
like,
a
a
on a
little
little
dude
angle.
standing there. It doesn't.
Yeah, well,
This
no
game
great loss.
is full of
Just one more
ladies who
empty
are
office
sick
in
of
the
your
world.
shit.
legit, yeah.
And then they're all guards. They're all guards.
all
There
the
is
guards,
no
all the lady guards
unauthorized
are like,
access.
Is this a credit stuff to God duty?
You know what we should do? If we do get the developer in for questioning, I think we should at least nudge
The guard glance.
nudge at the
All right.
possibility that
Go
this
on in.
game was
Hurry
just
up.
him living out his
You walk past
Well,
the
it's
guard and
two
go
brothers.
up to Felden's office.
their shared fetishes.
Yeah.
no, I don't want to know.
No.
If that's the case,
If
I
that's
don't
the
wanna
answer,
know.
no. I don't want to know either.
Did one
That's
of them
really
have a
saying
fetish for
something.
walking extremely slowly?
Who knows?
Now, A+ on the
With the
rugged.
exception of a few casual items. This
That is excellent rug.
You,
This
look,
Oh.
you could have a boring rug.
At least.
Yeah, we're about to hit a
boy.
really bad glitch, by the way.
This rug is like advanced level backgammon.
New security measures have been installed. Don't worry, Felden. You're safe.
I feel perfectly safe.
Oh, good.
Except he's dead, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
no,
should have
like,
actually-
If
this-
he'd read that beforehand, he'd be fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
being
Is this his
dead,
office?
It's
You know
a-
This
what?
was
being
his,
dead
this, yeah, this is
technically makes
Felden's
him
office.
safe.
serves as a paperwork.
We just
Is
were
he
allowed to
walking?
walk straight up here.
Just walk right
We
in.
need.
Open.
I think we also need to point out the positives when we see them, and this
You
game
take
gets
off
an
the top of the
immediate
pyramid
thumbs up
and
from me
discover
for
a
not
small red
immediately
button
springing a
inside.
timed alarm on us the
Expecting
moment
either
we set
sliding
foot in this
bookshelf
room.
or
Yeah, main street.
Take that, mean streets.
Yeah.
Press the button.
I'm also just
hear a sound
realizing
sizzle,
that
and the
we
fish
got
tank
into the
disappears,
office
revealing
of a murdered
Felden's
man, a
safe.
presumably important
Oh, fuck.
murdered man, with the
Dead.
ID of a
Welcome to the
repairman.
glitch.
We did. Oh dear. We may have visited the upside down. And he's still on the title screen.
This is my favorite kind of glitch.
Wait a minute.
Oh no.
To me.
Is that how they implemented the menu? It's just an invisible guy
Oh my
walking
God,
That
around?
would have been awesome.
I'm just
That's right.
picturing like a
Expecting
million of
either
him just
sliding-
saying, yeah.
Okay, now here's a safe that was behind a holographic fish
You
tank.
lean in for a closer look.
Yeah, you lean into that, all right, baby. So this guy has a really bad password. It is Felden, but written out on
Thing on my luggage.
yeah.
You know what?
One,
I'll
two,
take
three,
it,
four,
Felden.
five.
But it becomes
you
out
got
as
a
like
weird
it,
name.
yeah, it becomes like 335-337, I think. No, 336. It's a
Six,
bad
six.
password.
You hear a loud buzzing
Yeah,
noise,
it's
followed
great if
by
you have a
click.
phone handy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had to use my phone
A
because
long steel handle
I was just like, okay, and then I was like,
It
It just
what
makes
the-
me think of the maze puzzle in The Seventh Guest where it gives you the way through up the stair.
Yeah.
So the only way you could actually do that in the 90s is either
You
copy
lean
the
in
whole
for a
thing down,
closer look.
or if you've got a Polaroid camera and a microscope, then maybe you'd be able
Oh.
to
Door
work
to
it
the
out.
safe is
And
now
here I'm like
wide
going
open,
like, there's
ready
like
to
writing
be
on
opened.
this door. Nothing to do with that. Okay,
A pile
there's
of
the money.
$100 bills sits on the red
Now the
button.
writing on the door is just how to change the
It
password.
appears to be a book of invoice records.
It says, do not use anything weak
Golden
like your
money
name.
rests against the wall of the safe. It appears to be Felden's
Do not
prize
use
accolade.
repeating characters.
The envelope is addressed to Felden
Felden,
Malthus
for God's sake,
and has
I've
the
told you
Ambrose
twice now.
Foundation listed as its return
They literally
address.
lifted the safe out of the wall
A
because of
small
how bad your
gold
password
pyramid
was.
sits on the bottom of the safe.
I got obsessed with this
No,
small
because they couldn't
pyramid
get in,
'cause
out of principle.
Yeah, I would too.
You pick up the
I'm
book
obsessed
and
with it right
thumb
now.
through the
What the
pages.
hell is it?
it's nothing. Oh yeah, so here's a
Just
very
a C4. It's just
Miscellaneous laboratory apparatus. That's
Yeah.
usually code for I've got a meth lab
You
in
reach
my
for the money, but
basement.
then realize
Well.
the fingerprints are all over the room, and it would only be
Well.
a matter
The
of
mummy,
time
then realize
before
it's
someone
cursed.
caught you.
And now
Well,
you're
no,
dead.
he won't take it because he's like, oh no, my fingerprints are all over this place. If I take something,
vomit
they...
is at the
Now
mercy,
you just
mate.
realized
Flip
it?
through
Yeah.
the papers.
So you're screwed
I
already.
think Pete solved the mystery for us.
Yeah,
It's,
it's
D&D
dice.
time.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
pleased to inform you that our Foundation Board
cow
of Directors
trap.
have evaluated your request for a grant donation and approved it. Due to the unusually strong number of applicants, we have divided the funds to appropriate shares. Please find enclosed a check for a shit ton of money.
Which is the exact same... It's JoeTV!
Oh no!
no TV.
Oh, please stop jiggling your
completely
hips like
forgot
that.
about
Yeah, why is he gyrating his hips in such a sultry manner?
person?
He's my favorite person in
Better
this entire
question
game.
is, why is he there?
Why did he record his dialogue from the bottom of a toilet bowl?
I'm doing a
Yeah,
new story.
he still sounds like he's on the TV.
He's a hologram.
And I've got to say, he is a much better investigator than Tim because he's worked out most of this.
In the police station. Also, I'm fairly sure Tim is just a still image.
Downtown.
Yeah, he's just standing there going.
He's just
There was a
mesmerized.
cyborg earlier. Why couldn't there be a hologram off the TV?
We will be talking to the cyborg guy later as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, I was just
Like
leaving.
him.
Wait.
I was
Joe
just leaving.
TV
Except
and
I would if I
cyborg.
weren't a fucking frozen image.
Well, I don't know about that.
I think we'll both find
Speaking of technical challenges, that sound you're hearing, that whirring, whining sound in the background, is their blue screen technology trying to cope with those fucking flanges hanging off his jacket.
The one and only JoeTV stands.
I like that they haven't even given his
with a
name a
mysterious
space. It's
grin
just
on
Joe
his
TV. Joe TV.
Start a conversation. You wonder how insane this guy is.
So Joe TV knows about everything.
Of course he does.
What's he?
You gotta
He's
be talking about
iconic.
Ice Rock.
In the way that, like,
Oh, I'm talking about Blue
Inspector
Dust.
Jank from
It's
Contradiction
the
is
biggest thing to
iconic.
hit the streets
The
since
hat.
hookers
Very
and
hat.
breast
The hat,
implants.
man, he's tied.
It's some synthetic drug that's been going
The whole
around
thing.
for.
God, I love the tie. I love the blue
Shirt
shirt.
under
It's
the
just
tie, the
Oh,
fringe jacket, the hat.
the hat.
Somebody rated
the
the dad's wardrobe
fishing
for
hat.
this.
At first, this
I'm
drug
still
was
stuck
just
on
given
his
away.
incredibly
You know, so it
dislocated
could
jaw.
work its way onto
Yeah,
the
right.
market and let word of mouth
It's all the way
circulate
on
along
here.
Yeah,
with
he
the drug.
jokes over
How you
here.
doing, man?
Yeah.
I'm Joe TV. I'm here to
Real
say.
big overnight.
Really?
This is
Trust
one of
the
the-
dealers to get
This is
in.
one of the developers, isn't
They
it?
weren't
It's
too
gotta be.
keen on
Gotta
letting
be.
a
No.
rookie drug cut in
No.
on their act.
It's gotta be
No,
like
Because
close
he's
friends.
Yeah.
No one
he's
knows
like
where the drug came
over it, like really getting
Like,
into it.
Really getting into
I
it.
He's
do know.
really enjoying
supplier.
his job
'Cause
here.
he
There's
knows-
an outside.
There's
knows what
only
an
so
absolute
much scenery to chew. Come on.
He has become the scenery to chew.
So quickly.
That's
It's
how
because-
you get memorable.
It's because he knows
Then,
the
all
absolute
of a
shit
sudden,
job that the
it was
compressor
pulled
and
from
the
the
blue
screen.
screen and everything is going to go through. You have to emote.
Baffled. But now that the last
Interestingly,
shipment is
that was the
used up,
direction the
people have been
actress in the
breaking
Seventh
into
Guest was given.
houses, killing
Like,
dealers,
just absolutely
anything
over the
to
top
snag
because everything's
one
going to get smushed to
trace
pixel shit. So they
of ice
did.
Okay, so to tell you what
Not
Joe
much.
is telling us
Those
is
who
that
OD
basically
big time
the blue dust is called
probably
ice rock,
decomposing right
and
now.
the person who developed it just released it out onto the
So like
market
I
for
said,
free
abuse
for like
it
the first
and you go
month.
into violent
Um,
convulsions.
and
Within an hour
then
or so,
yeah, and then they cut
I
the
hear
supply
it's
of
the
it,
sickest
so
way to
everyone that's
go.
gotten
I've been
addicted to it
trying
are now
to
fighting
damage
over
it
it
to
and
butcher
killing
it.
each other, and then also if they've been
Yeah,
misusing the
well,
drug, they start
rumor has it that there's a new version
disintegrating
going on
away
the
the
market soon. And
the
the
drug
other
is
dealers are
actually
getting
causing them to
mighty
disintegrate.
witchy about it.
How did Joe
I
TV
even
figure
heard
all
that
this
they're going
shit
so
out?
far as to
I don't know,
call
but he's
it
amazing.
the drug
Joe
from coming
TV,
in.
man.
He-
Come on.
He's actually
he can get in and out.
disintegrating as we speak. He just
They
has
went
nothing on the
from
inside.
He's a hologram. He can go
to the
anywhere he
plush
needs.
force
Did you hear recently they
much
discovered
faster
who
than
Jack the
any
Ripper was?
legit company could.
Joe TV.
TV.
And
Jack
he-
the
and
Ripper.
he's also
important.
Yeah,
It's
and he's
about
also
what is
worked
done.
out that it's
Take a look
Victor
at this
Ambrose
office.
that
Nice place,
killed Felden. Although
How?
he doesn't know why.
Yeah, well.
But it couldn't be
Why
him.
can't we
risk
play as
considering there were
him?
firearms involved.
And by the
Police
way,
company
he
said it's straight
yeah,
for
Australiaville apparently is a,
Australiaville sounds like a place to go.
Really?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate.
Wait,
Is it like
Where he
Chinatown?
got
they
that
were
jacket.
going down under.
And then, miraculously, they became one of the biggest
This
pharmaceutical
guy should do like
around.
kit shows.
Now check this
And
out.
Yeah.
now for my
Feldman
next
was
trick.
eating at a restaurant.
And now-
You guys want to hear
Got
about
killed.
Blue Rock?
Ice rock.
Today's
Ice dust,
letter
whatever it
is...
is.
Yeah, well,
Well,
then
kids,
maybe
I've
you
solved
know
another one.
why.
Did you say Zodiac?
The police claim that it was a robbery.
Z is for Zodiac.
Laminated china.
He has
even
laminated
set up.
china.
Let me show you what they
D.
did to the head.
B
Ah.
is
D
for
is for
blue eyes.
One of my
disintegrate.
viewers
Yeah, now
phoned
he's
in
just
a
told us
big
about
book
another
site
place
a little
called
while ago.
Noxitec that he was there because Yeah, because he
always
just like
take
his
what my
what's it
fans
called?
say
He's one of his view.
seriously.
You remember we were
Don't
watching it at the
you?
time. Said his viewers said that he'd seen Bigfoot. So
If there was a Sasquatch there,
well,
it wasn't around when I arrived.
Is it the real Bigfoot?
it's not the real Bigfoot,
But
but
I did see something that
do you
more than
remember?
made up.
Do you remember a certain someone had pets?
For starters, how about 6 heavily armed
Do you know who
guards?
this guy reminds me
They were
of?
carrying these big
It just
Primax
struck me,
crates
and this might get
into a
this is a
truck.
little weird. You know that YouTuber
You got it.
who basically goes around and gets bitten by poisonous animals?
What's his name? I love that guy.
Coyote
Nothing of real
something.
Yeah, yeah.
Coyote TV.
Yeah, lovely guy by the way. I love his
Yeah.
show, but this guy reminds me of a
Foundation
very
seemed
young
a
coyote. What's his
little
face?
too nice.
Maybe it is.
Maybe
Hey,
it is.
Maybe
Being 20
good
years.
old Vicky boy had
I
something to hide
I
after
think
all.
he reminds me of a young Inspector Jenks from Contradiction.
Good thinking.
Mouth placement is
So,
certainly there.
so Tim is still trying to think that Victor is innocent.
Would
'Cause
that
He's like,
be
maybe
much?
someone else is using
I've already
Victor.
been given
Ooh,
the 2
okay, I'll have a
to
look into
4
that
year
angle. Mm.
Have you ever seen
Yeah, sure.
this before?
Some of my biggest.
Oh, and he
I
knows.
did
He
this,
knows the bar that
what
we
happened
went to. He's like, yeah, I've got a lot from there.
It looks like somebody.
Does he know that we can kill guys with a single tackle?
From the wall.
They just hit the floor and out they
They're
go.
dead. They're just dead.
Dragged away by a coroner 5 minutes later.
Just barely even close.
I will murder you so bad. All I have to do is go outside and vomit.
Joe seems to be in a world of his own.
Getting dark out. I gotta turn the lights on.
Oh, Joe's in a world of his own
The
apparently
door
now.
swings open.
Of course he
I
is.
He's
think
a
he's been there before.
hologram.
And
He's just standing
just
there.
gonna,
moaning.
he's just gonna. Oh, pager. Who's it from?
He's waiting for us to leave. So
Oh
he
my
can go
God,
back.
Tim! Please
They
come
got-
to my
got it.
apartment.
To my apartment.
It's
Frankie.
Also,
I have
it's
the
been
time
a day.
to type this out.
Also, I was in
Capital
a.
F day.
Frankie, stop yelling at me. You know what?
Free,
One moment.
free.
Also, he hasn't checked in with her since
Seven.
the restaurant. He doesn't know if she got injured or anything.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you send a page with only
Also,
3
I'm
buttons?
fine, thank you. I'm glad
Yeah.
you came to check up on me after the shooting.
Alright, why did she bother signing that? I mean, it's pretty obvious from context. Hello, I'm the
take
girl
the
you're trying to
subway to
romance. My
Jessica's
pip's trying to
You
kill
get
me.
it, the
Love
number.
Jessica.
You get
It's
it
such a
from
relief to
the
hear from
number.
Jessica. All those images I had of her getting...
I don't think anybody involved in
well,
this thing
well,
ever
really should
had.
be Max detective.
I like how he's like, I really should be going and
I'm
following
not
the
going
plot,
anywhere until I
but
see Jessica again. I've had so many horrific
booty
images
calls.
sweeping in my head. The
Gotta
only
help
thing
my
that can put me at
girlfriend.
ease is
she
seeing
was
that
like,
smile of hers with my own eyes.
and I was like,
Right, that's
right. And I was like,
I'm gonna put everything aside. I'm gonna rescue my
And I was like-
girlfriend.
Jessica nervously stands in the doorway to her
Jolly.
apartment building.
hey
Didn't
baby.
she say he was outside?
No. If she's outside, Frankie's upstairs.
Oh, right. Okay.
He's in hysterics. He's
I see she
he's
had time to change.
hallucinating.
Hi.
And do a
Huh?
head.
Well, it has
A
been
few
at
hours
least
ago,
about 12
when he
hours,
barged into my apartment and collapsed on
which
the
makes
couch.
it even weirder that he didn't
It
think
was
to go
really
and see her.
strange. He didn't say a word. Didn't even bring up money issues.
Who's
Hey
Frankie?
ho, where's the money? Frankie's her pimp.
Oh,
All
right,
he
right,
said
right.
was
You know,
that he
Mr.
was
Machete.
feeling really ill.
Someone smashes through my door and lays on my couch. I don't sit there going, that's strange.
Well, I left him alone. I mean,
it's not
what else could I
Wednesday.
do, right?
She heard moaning in her
moaning,
bed, and
and when
that's
I
when
ran
she
back
ran back in.
in,
He was
he was
twitching
twitching
all
all
over.
over.
Not this
Threw me to the floor and started beating his head up against the wall. He wouldn't
Problem
stop.
solved then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a problem.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
still
just
in my
checking my
apartment.
script.
When his skin started peeling off his arm, I ran out
That's
of
when I
there.
thought it was a little strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I don't
right.
think that's supposed to
What do you
happen.
want to know?
Let me page Tim. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim, I'm so sorry. I didn't tell you
She
before
knew
because
about
I
the
didn't want
blue
you getting
dust all along.
involved.
God damn it, Jessica.
She seems awfully
Yeah,
calm about
every
this.
druggie in the city has been scavenging for it since its shipment stopped a week ago.
This is like that
What
episode of
Frankie got
Seinfeld with
hooked
the
on.
blue sponge, or with
Oh,
the
yeah.
the sponge concept.
Everyone's been asking that,
Yeah.
but nobody has
Are you
the
blue eyes
answer.
already?
Yes.
Good shit.
Yeah.
You just don't understand, Tim. The craving for it just takes control of you. I saw it happen to Frankie.
I swear she's probably secretly on it.
Is she? Because that would be a really good plot twist. And
God, I
Well,
wish.
it's not just him that this is
God, I
happening
wish.
to.
That would be great.
A couple of people he used to hang out
Indiana
with
Jones,
disappeared a
Raiders
few
of the
days
Lost
ago.
Ark scene.
I
Right,
heard they
the
went
Yeah.
nuts and ran off in a frenzy.
Sloughing off her
Both of them
skin.
were also on
Yeah.
Ice Rock.
They start to have sex. Wait, which hole do I go in?
Okay.
There's...
Jesus.
Well,
Good night, everybody.
You go in the Jesus hole.
Oh, hey!
I see he's
This-
made himself comfortable.
There's, there's something stiff in your bed, Jessica.
Yeah, her cheeks used to be white.
The size of everybody else's.
But that's the thing, like, you know, if you go back and have a look at the corpse.
Look at her face.
Why are you
smiling?
bitch?
Tell him I sent you and explain to him
Oh
everything.
yeah, go see Captain Barbarelli.
He can help work.
I'm sure.
Trust me.
What's
I mean,
going
to be
on?
fair, that's a awkward "what are you doing" smile, but still
Yeah,
not an
that's like
appropriate
a-
reaction
okay.
to seeing
it's because he's
whatever's
going,
in that bed.
Get out of here, leave me alone with the body, just
Every
go.
time
You
you
take
glance
this.
at
Get out of here, leave me with the body,
Franklin's
just go,
you'll
go.
not.
That's a fucking Cro-Magnon event. That is a
Yeah,
huge
like-
skeleton.
Like, what's it called? Like, the
It was a
police
huge
officer
dude.
who had been murdered had the same head, actually.
That
Thing is, though, it is kind
An
of
overflowing
important
ashtray and
size.
2 skin
that
magnets.
doesn't
It
is.
help
That
with
whole
the
bed
perspective
is-
of the
Doesn't make it any
environment.
better.
Yeah, the perspective is just...
Yes, go to the bathroom,
Weird.
Tim.
Although you feel quite sick from looking.
Please
Didn't
use the
she just
door.
leave
Show us
through the
how it
bathroom?
burns.
No, she left through the, oh god, did she?
No, she just
No,
turned around and
it's-
what? They were standing in front of
yeah.
the bathroom
they were.
door.
You return her.
She just turned around and went in the
Where does
bathroom.
that bathroom go, though, is the question I have.
I don't
It
know,
goes
but
to
there's
hell.
a big dog going.
It's like a
You walk in the bathroom and there's
behind
now a Jessica-sized
Wait,
hole.
wait, wait. Have we gone into the bathroom yet?
No, because you can't go in there. It's always just something you can look at.
So how do we know
That's
it's
where her
the bathroom?
teleporter is.
Because the hotspot says it is.
Jen
Yeah.
World? Jen, what is that?
Yeah, Jen's World.
Jen's
You take
World.
Jen's World.
Jen's
That is a
World.
lovely name for a massage parlor. Jen's World.
Excellent.
Whoa. Oh my god, that would be, I mean, I'm sorry to pull this whole thing down to a certain level, but wouldn't it be awesome? You go to a prostitute and she finishes off by air guitaring, you walk down the hall.
Well, I was just about to say that. So we told
I mean,
Jessica.
that's not the technique I use,
No.
but maybe it works. I
You
don't know.
pay
Hey.
extra for the air
Don't knock
guitar.
until you try it, Gordy.
We did just try and go into Captain Barbarelli's office because we told Jessica to go and see him. His door is now
There are
locked.
various powdered.
I see they're figuring something out on their own.
And so we're just gonna steal some acid from Jim.
HCl concentration.
He won't mind.
Jim doesn't mind. Jim just watching this like.
His marks are
He looks like just bullshit. He's lousy with
Oh, is
this.
he stealing acid again? Alright.
Eh. And that's the point. Then I go, do I still have that bottle of beer? Because I know I'm gonna need it. And then I go, I don't think so. Let's go back to the Last Chance bar.
Yeah, see if there's some more floor we can mop up with people's faces. Also, I mean, Jim certainly won't mind because apparently he had the fucking TARDIS in there. Did you see that huge box of whatever in the foreground?
Oh look,
I think
human
I think
interaction.
he's pulling a Jeff Goldblum in there.
We need a new girlfriend.
What do you want?
She is 10 times better already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who? Jess who?
I love that. I love the fact that she just went, "What do you want?" And just hold that pose for 10 seconds going, "Is someone gonna say cut? Is someone gonna say cut?"
You've already got a drink in your hand.
So there is. Whoa. My lucky day.
Whoa.
I'm in love.
Chuck.
Marry her.
Oh, wait.
That's sadly all the interaction we have with her.
She's perfect.
Why is her face blue?
Don't ask questions.
Her face is
What can you
blue.
tell me about blue powder?
Why, you looking for a reference?
What can you tell me about Ice Rock?
Now, I think it's interesting here is that suddenly it's like, you want to ask him about the Cyborg Union?
Never depart such a good cause.
Oh, yes.
They're
yeah.
responsible for getting us respectable jobs instead of doing lethal experiments like the government had originally intended.
I mean, if all you have is like basic rights, lethal experiments, it's not a tough call, is it?
Lethal
Oh,
experiments.
yeah. We just suggested
lethal
that,
experiments.
that So the police think that it was a cyborg that might be doing the murders, and we've just said that to him. And...
Because of the claws and the non-human feet and the...
Oh no, it has human feet.
Oh, it has human feet.
That's what they
It's
reckon.
got pork chops taped to it.
It's got pork chops.
Pork chop meat, Hulk Hogan meat shoes.
Oh, do you know who Victor Ambrose is? Yeah. Everyone knows who Victor Ambrose is.
He's the Victor Ambrose.
Yeah, like, what the heck? Why do you bother even ask?
You mean the revolving restaurant?
He's in my cupboard.
It's a rich
This guy, right? Who's Victor Ambrose?
My opinion,
Let me tell you,
favor by
Victor
spinning that
Ambrose.
restaurant faster and saying
Why?
money
Are you
diggers
yelling?
flying on a one-way trip out of here.
There's chicken upstairs. I can guarantee it.
So does this android.
There's chicken downstairs at my house.
There's chicken.
I mean, there is chicken upstairs because I cooked it, but it's not for him.
Yeah.
Can we pause the video and just speculate upon the existence or non-existence of chicken in Pete's house?
I'm
This is a
sorry.
mystery we need
the
to
dog
solve.
is barking. I have no control over that.
I don't think I can solve this mystery.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
We're gonna need
I'm
JoeTV
okay with the
on.
barking.
I'm
It's,
busy.
The barking doesn't bother me. It's the existence and or non-existence. Schrodinger's chicken.
Schrodinger's chicken.
Say.
The chicken exists and also does not exist outside of my door, so it's fine.
Galacticus.
You are an
I think
enigma wrapped in a
Galacticus has
mystery
a
lady.
pretty clear opinion on the situation.
Imports.
There is chicken
Quantum chicken.
you want.
Trash bag lady's back.
Some chicken.
I suppose he is.
That's the name of my punk band.
I can't handle his face every time.
Yeah, but I like Victor Ambrose. It can't be true.
Look at his face. His face looks like a toddler
Sour
going.
sack.
Like an employee.
I'm gonna hold my breath forever.
He's gonna have drool coming
He
out.
didn't get as far as he did by being stupid.
Also, the ghost woman in the trash bag is back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love
Trash
her.
bag lady.
And George Lucas off to the left. George
What
Lucas
about
thinking about how he can fuck up Star Wars
to
some more.
anybody.
It must be really hard on Jessica to have something stiff in her bed.
As tough as things seem to her now, I definitely think it's much better for her in the long run. Let's see what I can dig up at Nazi Tech. Perhaps Barbarella
And
could
for some
help
reason,
me.
someone hung
staring
pork
at
chops to the
I
ceiling.
feel really bad.
Check out all the pork chops.
You just pull them down, put them right on your feet.
Right on.
Lost some
Only
shoes?
was
Just
damn stubborn.
stick them on you.
Still, it's not the first time we've been in this situation.
They don't allow you on the subway without shoes, so...
Oh, why is my cop
Right
friend
there.
not like me? That's what he's saying. It's like, it's not like I haven't done weird stuff before. But we'll leave most of this for next time. But first, I just had to speak to this bum.
Man, that's
I
fun.
love that sentence. There's nothing in that sentence I didn't love.
Yeah.
The nearby fire.
Oh, yes.
He doesn't seem interested in it.
He doesn't seem interested because someone else who's not joined us this time.
I can
is
phase
here.
right through him.
You didn't wisebreaking in the building.
Hydrant as well.
That's
Oh, it's
why
Grundy's
Grundy's
love.
not here. I was
He
wondering
has to
where
be
he
in the
was.
game.
Yeah.
This
Yes,
is
yeah,
live,
look at
filming
this.
live right
I
now.
was wondering where he was.
This is why he couldn't make
mean-
today's taping.
Mm.
I mean, the video quality is
Sure,
different.
yeah.
I think it's a
Puerto
perfectly
Rico.
good explanation.
Puerto Rico bullshit.
I'm
Take
waiting.
a hike,
Yeah,
you
What it
bum.
looks like
Too
now,
far in
Jesus.
life.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him. I was waiting for him to say something about Laura and the Scarlet Fury.
Yeah. Laura would have loved
Demented
this.
suds await the twist of a
So
bottle.
let's give him a beer.
Yeah, give him a
Pour
break.
one out for someone who's not here.
Now you're talking.
Why did
How
they...
did you do that
Everyone
without
else-
moving his shoulders at all?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, everyone else in the game at least is like a fully, like a human being.
Well-
This guy was just a head they stuck on a body.
Well,
The
those-
head was moving, the rest of us...
This is the 90s, right? Those are
Mm-hmm.
shoulder pads.
Alright.
They're
Very
usually
cool.
not that
More,
rigid.
more 80s, but
Well,
we had some shoulder pads in the 90s.